Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with my top 10 nail polish picks for spring. Now I've done similar videos for fall and then for winter/Christmas, but since it's now spring, I thought I'd go through my nail polish collection and pick out my favorite nail polish picks for spring. And for spring, I really love or think of like bright colors. It's like the end of winter and you just want to have color back into your life. So all of my picks are very colorful. You can see my nails. I painted each nail a different color. So very bright. And a lot of these I wouldn't necessarily like for day-to-day purposes, especially like for work. A lot of these colors I probably wouldn't wear like on my fingernails unless it was like the weekend. I have like one like work, safe for work sort of choice for me, but a lot of these I love wearing like as toenail polish. I think it's so fun to have like some bright, really crazy colors on my toenails. So anyway, I will get into my picks. I'll start with this hand first. And honestly, this is my favorite like type of colors, like purples, blues, sort of pinks. So we'll start with these choices. I'll start with my thumb. So the first color is Lapiz of Luxury by Essie. And this is a like purplish blue. It's definitely more blue than purple, but that's what it looks like in the bottle and on my thumbnail. And for this shade, it is a little thin. Some of the Essie formulations are a bit thin. So for this, I did have to do 3 coats, but I do think if you have the time to be able to put on 3 coats, that it looks like really pretty once you kind of build up the opacity of it. So that is that one. The next one is pretty similar. It's boxer shorts by Essie. And that's what it looks like in the bottle and then on my nail. So for this one, this is another one where the formula is a little thin, and I did use 3 coats on this nail. For the rest of my nails, I used 2 coats, but I did want to mention that these ones, you kind of have to build them up a little bit more. So while Lapiz of Luxury was a more purplish blue, this one is a more kind of bluish purple. It definitely comes off as more purple. So you can see the 2 shades next to each other, well, kind of next to each other on my nails, where Boxer Shorts comes off more purple and then Lapiz of Luxury comes off more blue. Because just looking at the bottles, like glancing at them quickly, they do look quite similar, but the look of them is different on the nail. So here's the 2 bottles next to each other, and you can definitely see like right next to each other how Boxer Shorts looks more purple. So those are my first 2 choices. My next one is a definite purple, no question about it. This is Playdate by Essie, and this is probably, yeah, this is definitely my favorite of all the nail polishes I'm showing you. I just love this purple color, and this is one of my top favorites for my toenails. So love this one. And this one, it's a little better, well, I guess better of a formula. You only need 2 coats for it, not as thin as the first 2 that I showed you. My next one is Splash of Grenadine. So this is another purple, but it's a more kind of pinkish type of purple. I'm kind of bad at describing colors, but this is what this one looks like. I'll compare it next to Playdate. They are definitely different. But this one is also really gorgeous. And this one I got more recently, so more recent favorite, but do really love that. And then on my pinky, I have my safe for work choice. I really love like kind of pinks for spring, and this is a more softer pink. For me, it almost works as a nude just because I am pale and have sort of cool toned skin. But it is definitely more of a pink, and this is Topless and Barefoot by Essie. So there's that one. And then on my other hand, I have my kind of brighter pinks. So the first one I have on my thumbnail, and this is probably my favorite like bright pink color. And this is just a kind of a bubblegum pink color. This particular one is from Model's Own Pro. It's a limited edition shade. I got this a few years ago when I was in London. And it's in the color Candy Pink. Now, I don't even think this is probably still available, and it's, of course, not widely available or easy to get, especially in the US. You can't really buy it. But it's not so much the nail polish, it's this itself that I'm like having as my pick. It's more the color, the more kind of like a bubblegum pink color. I just think it's very perfect for spring. And this one is nice because it is very opaque and you could definitely get away with just wearing one coat. So that's what this one looks like on my nail and then in the bottle. And probably my closest color to this one is an Essie polish. This one is still available and more easily available, but this is Mod Squared by Essie. This one is a little more bright than the Model's Own one, but you can kind of see them similar, but definitely this kind of bubblegum pink color I think is available from lots of brands. And then my last three are my kind of green orangey sort of shades, my anti like purple, pink, blue type of shades. So the first one is also by Essie. Seem to have a lot of like bright Essie colors. I think they have a lot of selection for bright colors, so I tend to gravitate towards them. But this is Turquoise and Caicos by Essie. This one I did do 2 coats on. It is a bit thinner formula, especially the first coat. You're like, what the heck is this? You really have to build it up. And this one I think it would have looked a little better if I did 3 coats. You can see it's sort of a thinner formula. But this is like the perfect kind of minty shade, and I think it's perfect for spring. So yeah, again, I did 2 coats with it, but I think it would have been better with 3. And then my last 2 I got from Birchbox's. So these are from a collaboration between Color Club and Birchbox, and they did different nail polishes based on like Birchbox's international locations. And I did look, these are still available on the Birchbox website. You can get like a set of 4 little minis, like this size, like the Wonderlust collection. But I have 2 of them, and I think they're just perfect for spring. They're all these like bright neon colors. So this is London Calling. You can see it's coming off on camera. It's kind of like a whitish, just super bright green color. Love that one for spring. And my last color on my pinky finger is the Rain in Spain. And it's just a bright neon orange color. So that is everything. Those are all my picks. I will list all the names down in the description box below. But definitely let me know your top nail polish picks for spring or any nail polishes that you're currently loving. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.